Hey guys, so I'm here today to film a collective haul for you slash a mall haul. I just got home from the mall and I know I had previously mentioned filming a collective haul and that I was waiting for a package to come. The package got lost. Canada Post has been on strike, so like mail has been a fucking catastrophe in Canada, so I'm doing the haul anyways. So the collective part of this haul is that I went to The Ordinary. It was actually right before all the drama happened where the stores all closed in Canada and like people were having a panic attack, and I picked up some essentials. I picked up the Alpha Arbutin 2% plus HA serum. This isn't what I wanted at all. So what I wanted was the hyaluronic acid plus B5. I don't know why I picked this up. I just grabbed it thinking it was the right one. It's the wrong one, but it's like $7, much too late to return it. Then I picked up the 100% plant-derived squalene. The first time I bought serums and stuff from The Ordinary, I was gonna get the squalene. I was like between the squalene and the marula oil. I want the marula oil, but this is also supposed to be a super hydrating oil, so I got this to use at nighttime after I put on my moisturizer, because you should use an oil at the end to seal everything in. I also picked up the 100% organic cold pressed Moroccan argan oil. This is what I use in the morning. Like if you like the Josie Maran argan oil, which is like $30, probably more, this is like $7. Actually, I have the receipt in here. Let me tell you how much all this stuff was. So the squalene was $7.90. The Alpha Arbutin that I didn't want was $8.90. This was $6.80, and then I also picked up a toner that was $8.70. The toner, first of all, the toner is huge for $8.70. This is the glycolic acid 7% toning solution. Now, I used to use the Nip and Fab glycolic peel or the glycolic fix pads every morning, but I can't find them anymore, and I feel like glycolic acid is what's helping my skin keep my texture at bay. So I've been using this, but I've only been using it about like 2 to 3 times a week, because I'm afraid if I use it, it'll break out my skin. Like I am breaking out right now, so I'm thinking that maybe it's this, but I'm gonna try to like power through and see what happens, because this is a higher percentage of glycolic acid than the other one. And so after I purchased this stuff, I realized I had bought the wrong thing, but then all the stores closed, and so I was like scouring the internet for the AHA or the HA, hyaluronic acid plus B5. So Beauty Bay carries The Ordinary, so I placed the order, but that was like a month ago. The package has been lost. I can't find it. I haven't emailed Beauty Bay about it yet because it is an international package. It's coming from the UK, so it could be delayed, and also because of the strikes that were happening, anything's possible. So I'm probably gonna email them this weekend. But I went to the mall today and I picked up the hyaluronic acid 2% plus B5. I've been out of this for about a month and a half maybe now, and I feel like this is also probably not helping my skin because I use this every single night. This, then moisturizer, then an oil, because this is supposed to help. It like holds like, I think like 500% of its weight in moisture. So like if you put this on and then put on moisturizer over top of it, it'll like help hold that moisture in your skin. So love that. If you have dry skin, this is fantastic. And the last thing I have in here is the Bliss Exclusion Super Rich Moisturizer for Dewy Radiant Skin. I didn't buy this. My best friend has family who lives in the States, just over the border, so she goes every once in a while, and last time she went, she bought me this because she was like, you need to try it, it's the greatest thing ever. And when I actually literally only tried it for the first time today. Sorry, girl. So this is what it looks like. I don't know how much this is, but the second I opened it, I was like, oh my god, this is a dupe for the Glam Glow Glow Starter Moisturizer. It's that exact same kind of pinky iridescence to it. This is what it looks like here. I hope you can see it. I have my light up really bright, so I don't know. It's like this super glowy moisturizer, and I actually returned the Glam Glow Glow Starter because Glam Glow is expensive as fuck. I'm pretty sure that moisturizer was like over $50. I don't know how much Bliss is, but my friend did say she got this at Target, so it probably wasn't that expensive, so I'm kind of excited to like keep using this. I wore it today under my foundation, and like, she looks nice. Okay, so today I went to the mall because I had to exchange my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. If you watched my last Sephora haul, I'll link it up here somewhere or over here, I don't know. I picked up the shade Cloud in the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and it was like white. So I went in and I exchanged it for the color, what is on this? Something must be leaking because this is wet. I exchanged it for the color Snow, which is the 3rd shade in the line. The color Cloud is basically white, and then the colors up from that are too dark for me. fucking Too Faced shade selection. It's not even like the shade selection, it's like the range is so fucking random and they don't understand what pink undertones are. But this matches me the best. I'm actually wearing it right now because I walked to the mall today and it's Canada and it was so windy today that literally by the time I got up, like it's not a far walk, it's like a 5 to 10 minute walk, like right across my street. I was like, it was so cold and windy that I was crying. So I came home and like I left my eye makeup on, but I redid my whole foundation because like you could literally see tear marks all through my blush, bronzer, and highlighter. And if you're from a cold climate, like you totally understand that sometimes you just cry in the wind because it's so cold. So I picked this up and I really love the way this looks. And I use that glow starter or glotion underneath it and like, I'm feeling it, to be honest. The first place I went was at the mall after that was this store called Chatters, and it's basically like it's kind of like Sally's Beauty or Trade Secrets, but they have the It's a 10 line. They only had this in the giant size, so it was like $50, which hurt my soul, but I'm out of this and it's, holy shit, it's ginormous. You know what, the smaller one's 25 and I believe it's like less than half the size of this, so I'm not mad about it actually. I got the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Plus Keratin because I have dry, destroyed, damaged hair. So, and it's really hard to brush, so I like to use this after the shower every day. This is so beefy. And then because I spent over $50, they gave me like a free product. Your free product options were a silver toning shampoo and a sea salt spray. Like, a silver toning shampoo is like a very specific hair color product. Why wouldn't you have it like a moisturizing mask or like something that wasn't for a specific hair color? And I was like, girl, I tried silver. I want nothing to do with that right now. I will take the sea salt spray because my extensions do dry kind of curly or wavy. So I kind of want to see if I can get my hair to blend with my extensions if I let them both air dry and like put some curl stuff in it and see what happens. I'm going to test it within the next week or so and see what the fuck happens. The next place I went was La Vie en Rose because I'm going to Vietnam in December for a work trip, and we're staying in 2 different places in Vietnam. We're going to Ho Chi Minh and then we're going to Nha Trang, and Nha Trang is like this beautiful, has like the most beautiful beach ever, and we're staying right on the beach, so I need bathing suits, and like I haven't bought bathing suits probably since my cousin's wedding, which was 3 years ago, and your girl has gone up a couple sizes since then, and so I find it really hard to find bathing suits that I like, and so I just thought, like, I'm gonna go to La Vie en Rose, bite the bullet, buy the expensive bathing suits. They're still cheaper than most of the other places, like Bikini Village and stuff, so. And when I went in there, like, first of all, it's so hard to find anywhere that has bathing suits in store right now, other than, like, an actual bathing suit store. And La Vie en Rose had this, like, huge section, so I was so happy about that. My cat is over here trying to eat a makeup brush. So I was so happy about that, and so I started just like picking everything off the rack, tried them all, and it was super exciting to have so many options. They had tons of high-waisted options, although I did learn that I like more of a mid-rise than a high-waisted. I don't know why, but I feel like if you get too high-waisted, like once you can't see your belly button, I don't like the way it looks, especially because like I'm a thicker girl on the bottom. I'm not going to be doing a try-on for this because A, trying bathing suits on is literally a workout, and I just spent like an hour in a changing room doing that, and I don't want to do it again. And B, my bikini line is not ready for public consumption at this time in my life. Like, it's the winter, things are unruly. I hope that didn't gross you all out, but things need to be tamed, and they're not right now, so you don't get to see it, sorry. So I'm just going to show you the pieces I got. And today when I went, all of their bathing suits were buy one set, get one set half price. So if you buy like it didn't have to be matching sets, it's just like if you buy a top and a bottom, you get the next top and a bottom for half price. So that was pretty sweet. So the first like actual set I got was this. First of all, I love that they actually have like bathing suits with wire in them. I like there's like a little crisscross detail in the front here. I love this like pattern. It's like cheetah print with florals, and then these straps are polka dots, which if you don't know anything about me, polka dots are my weakness. I'm just gonna hook the back together so you can see it. And so if you look at the back, there's this like really beautiful crisscross detail across the back. It's just beautiful. It made my boobs look fantastic because it has like some padding in here, and your girl doesn't really have boobs. I have like, my boobs are like a 34B. There's not a whole lot going on there. Like, I like them, they're like a perfect size for me, but like they generally don't look like super great in a bathing suit, but like these ones are the bomb. You can remove this padding, I believe. Yeah, it's super easy to come out. But also my issue is, because I'm not a bigger girl, but like I'm thicker than my boobs are. So if I was to probably put this on without the padding in it, this fits around my waist perfectly. It's a medium around my rib cage perfectly. It's a medium, but I bet if I took the padding out, my boobs would be swimming in this cup. So this was $45. Most of their tops are about $45, but I mean, they're so structured that I kind of understand why it was. If it was like a little triangle, I'd be like, fuck yourself. But for like a structured cup like this with padding, I don't mind it. And then I got the matching bathing suit bottoms, which again, these are more of a mid-rise than a super high-rise. I might insert the pictures I took in the change room of this, depending on how I feel about them when I look at them later. But for now, this is what the bottom looks like. Again, it's the same pattern. It has ruching up the bum. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's like right up the crack of your butt. There's ruching. And if you couldn't tell, it's reversible. So it's got that pattern on one side and it's polka dot on the other. For the bottoms, I probably could have gone for a medium or a large. They both kind of fit me. But with this one, because it's a lighter color, like the base of this design is lighter, when I put the medium on, it kind of really stretched it out and like made it look almost see-through, and I didn't love that. So like these might fall off in the ocean, but I don't care. And the bottoms were only $40, $39.95, so that's not bad. And I just thought this was like such a cute set, and like because it's reversible, and like really if I was wearing the polka dot ones, I could probably get away with like most tops with this. Then I just bought a pair of black bottoms because the next top I got, I didn't like the bottoms that came with it. So again, these bottoms were $34.95. These are actually cheaper. They're just literally plain black bathing suit bottoms. Again, these are more of a mid-rise. They do come about this far below my belly button. But I just find like that's a nice place to cut me. I don't know why, but it just works. And as you can see, there's ruching all up the front, and although it doesn't look like there's any ruching on the back, there is. Once it's on you, it kind of ruches around the back. So it's like literally such a cute little black bathing suit. Like this is like the kind of thing that like it could work for any top, which is what I love about it. Because I tried on this top and I was like, this is gorgeous, but the bottoms that they had with it were like, they weren't a low rise, they were like a regular rise, but I need like a mid to high rise. This top was, again, $45.95, and it's just like, it's such, I'm not really a floral kind of girl, but this is kind of like a dark and like stormy floral, which is right up my alley. It has just some regular straps. This one is unhooked, but just regular straps. Again, super structured, super beautiful. There is padding in here that made my boobs, like this top made my boobs look fantastic. Like as soon as I put them on, I was like, oh my God, are those my boobs? I need you in my life. So I picked this up, and again, the base is kind of a navy, but kind of a black. Actually, no, it's black, so it works perfectly with these black bottoms. I just thought it was so beautiful. So those I got buy one, get one set, get one set half price. And then this top, I fell in love with, and so I bought an extra top because this one also, again, it was another one that I didn't love the bottoms. It had a mesh cutout, and I don't know why, but I just feel like sometimes mesh cutouts just don't, because the mesh cutout kind of takes away from the structure of the bottoms, and then like it doesn't really like hold me in how I would like. But it, can you see it? It's so beautiful. It has like, I can actually probably lift up this so you can see the pattern underneath it, but it just has this kind of random ass pattern on it. But I loved the mesh overlay and like the fact that it was like high-waisted. It looked so beautiful. This was also a medium. There is no padding in this one, but it didn't feel like it was too big for my boobs, although there is a spot to put in padding, so I could probably take the padding out of one and put it in this if I really wanted to. I also got this in a medium. I got all the bottoms in a large and all the tops in a medium. Again, with the bottoms, I probably could have gone with a medium, but I couldn't find a medium in those one bottoms. And again, I thought that because it fit me so well, sometimes I feel like if you, like a bathing suit, you want it to fit you snug, but when it comes to bottoms, if they fit you too snug, they end up cutting you, especially if you have some extra meat on your bones. So I'm not a twig, I have flub, and if bathing suit bottoms are too tight, they're gonna snug, like, be too tight. So hopefully that doesn't come off in the ocean. But I just love this top so much. I don't know, it looks like, I feel like on camera it looks so basic, but on it was so beautiful. I loved the pops of color in here. I loved everything about this. It was just, I needed it. And all the tops have this kind of clasp in the bottom that adjusts. Although I'm a 34 or like I'm a 34, but I'm starting to get to like a 36 around here, and the mediums were, on the last rung were really snug on me, so, but I also knew that a large top would be ginormous on my boobs. So those are all of the bathing suits that I picked up. I mean, it's November and I'm buying bathing suits. I don't know what to tell you. I just went to put those back in my Le Vian Rose bag, and there's a cat inside the bag right now, so I can't. So while I was at the mall, I stopped at Walmart because in my last video, or a couple of videos ago, someone recommended a primer to me, and it was hard candy, so I was like, okay, I'll go get it. And it was this one. It's the Coconut Water Cooling Primer Stick, which is supposed to minimize pores, soothe redness, and hydrate skin. I'm looking for a primer that like actually does something. I feel like I keep buying hydrating primers, which is good, but I use such good moisturizers that I don't really need hydrating primers, and then hydrating primers don't really help hold the foundation on. I just want something that's gonna make my foundation last really fucking long, and I don't really need it to be like smoothing or pore refining. So I was kind of looking for something that's just like sticky. So this is the one that a girl recommended to me on the video, and it was all their primers were $9.98, and they have, Hard Candy has so many primers now, it blew my mind. I also liked the idea of a stick foundation, or like a stick primer. Let's see. Let's put this baby to the test. Ooh, she is cooling, that's for sure. Rub it in. She does have a bit of a stick to her. Either way, this is kind of a nice idea of a primer. And again, it was $9.98. And then while I was there, I also picked up the hydrating primer mist because I'm sick of hydrating primers. So I bought a hydrating primer mist. What is my life? I don't know. I just used to really like this. It has electrolytes in it and hydrates the skin. Again, it was $9.98, and I used to like this one. It kind of gives you like, more than hydrating, it provides like a nice dewy finish to your skin, which I've always liked. So I repurchased that. And then while I was there, I also saw this primer, which is called Long Wear Primer. And I was like, do you see my cat hanging on the curtains? One cat's in a Le Vian Rose bag, one cat's hanging off the curtains. My parenting skills are fucking weak. So this is called Long Wear Primer, and I was like, oh, like literally what I want is a long wear primer. So I picked this one up. They had tons of other primers, like a perfecting primer, a blurring primer, a redness primer, some other fucking primers. So this says it will work for up to 12 hours of wear. This invisible base acts like a magnetic force that attracts makeup for all day flawless wear. Wow, way to fucking sell that, Hard Candy. I don't know if it'll live up to that. Again, $9.98, so I bought 3 primers. But 3 primers is nothing compared to the fact that I went to the face shop and bought 20 sheet masks. Please don't judge me, please. So this is what happens. You go to the face shop and it's always a fucking deal. So when I went, it was buy 12, get 8 for free. And I was like, well, can I say no to that? I don't think I can. Because like if I was gonna like buy 10 anyways, and now if I buy 12, I get 8 for free. Like you literally can't, there's a hair. You literally can't beat that. So hold on, let me organize them by like type, because I bought a couple duplicates and I'll show you them. Okay, so as I'm going through this, I'm realizing that I bought a lot of purifying and like shitty skin masks, because usually I just buy hydrating ones, but my skin has been a fucking nightmare lately. It's really been breaking out, so I bought a bunch of ones that are supposed to fix my skin. I bought 3 of the tea tree one because I've always found the tea tree one is great when I have breakouts to really help to, it's a soothing primer, so it really helps to soothe my skin, or a soothing mask. These are all $3 each, so it cost me about $40 with tax for 20 masks. So like that's like $2 each, that's not bad. So I got 3 of these, and then I got 2 of the kelp ones because it says it was purifying, which also should help with breakouts and stuff. And then I got 2 that are called mung bean that are supposed to be good for pore care, which again should also be kind of purifying. So I went a little ham on the purifying ones, and then like everything else is moisturizing. So to start with moisturizing, I got 2 of the avocado masks. This is my favorite one, and I also got 2 of the honey masks. These are like my 2 favorite hydrating ones. This one's moisturizing, and this one's also moisturizing. So yeah, these are moisturizing masks, which like is usually what I like to use them for. Generally what I'll do is I'll put on a face mask, like a mud mask, and then I'll put on one of these masks after I rinse it off, and then I'll put on a hydrating mask to go to bed when I'm all done with it. So like I go ham when I mask. And then I got like one of each of a bunch of the other ones. This brand, Real Nature, is my favorite. So I got a cucumber one, which is supposed to be hydrating. I got an aloe one, which is also hydrating. I got a lotus one, which is also hydrating. Can I ask you what the difference is between hydrating and moisturizing? Someone explain that to me. I got the rice one, which is supposed to be brightening. There's also a lemon one that's supposed to be brightening, but I was scared that it would smell like lemon, and I fucking hate lemons. Sorry, aggressive. I got the potato one, which is supposed to be soothing. And then I got the shea butter one, which was supposed to be nourishing. Again, what's the difference between soothing and nourishing? Or nourishing and hydrating and moisturizing? Buzzwords. Then I got 3 of the solution masks. Again, another nourishing one. Another hydrating one. And then finally a smoothing one. Because, like, a smoothing one sounds exciting to me. Because, like, sometimes my face gets really textury. It's actually not textury at all right now. But sometimes it happens.
Okay, so Kayla from the future here. As I was recording or editing this video, I realized that my camera shut off after I filmed my outro, I thought, but it didn't record it at all. So that was my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram. I'm going to try to upload every Tuesday and Thursday, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.